All right, welcome back to It Is New. It's new, but it is new. I'm Barry Schwartz. With us, as always, Crystal, Mordy, Greg. Not in any specific order, but that's who's here. Let's go, Greg. What are you talking about today?
Let's get political. Google Ads has a new check for altered or synthetic content.
And Mordy.
I was talking about some of the Google Merchant Center. God knows.
That's all you got. Great. Crystal, you could do better than that.
It's so hard to say goodbye to Universal Analytics.
There, you had a song. I can't sing, but it's Google Search Console. They're just delayed beyond belief.
All right, there was news from Google Ads yesterday about political ads requiring to disclose content, images, or other assets that were looking to be synthetic content. Barry, you had said AI content in your post. It's a little bit different than that to my eye. It's really if something is misleading in a way, right? So if somebody didn't necessarily say something that is factual, alters a video, right? Like we've got a little race going here in the US. And if one candidate is made to look like very caring and loving and another candidate is made to look spry and young, that would be altered content. So if it's altered or synthetic, you have to use this checkbox. And then it appears that you also have to put a disclosure into that too for a certain type of ad. So anything other than a feed, a short, or an in-stream ad, like a YouTube ad, you have to have that disclosure, prominent disclosure, and that can be clear and conspicuous. So a few changes there. And then another update for Google Ads, they are allowing fantasy sports and lottery courier ads in many states. So RIP to your ads. If you've ever been to DraftKings and search for anything, I'm sure they're going to have some RLSAs there for you. And there's a whole list of states over on Search Engine Roundtable.com if you want to see where those, I call it gambling, lottery is the same thing to me, and then sports betting.
Yeah. The whole altered and synthetic stuff is not really new. They announced this like several months or a few months ago, actually. Mm-hmm. I think what's new is they have this new checkbox.
The checkbox. Yep.
I'm curious if anybody's seen that checkbox yet. It might not be live. So if anybody has seen it, definitely reach out to any of us on this thing. And I'd love to include a screenshot of that.
We're reporting about a checkbox in the end?
Well, if you have the checkbox on, you do not need to
really
disclose anything in feeds, anything in shorts, and anything in stream. So like it gives you an
big deal. This is you're downplaying it more. This is a big deal. All the news channel routers, Fox News, CNN, from all spectrums are talking about this checkbox.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
No, I assume it's similar to like paid promotion with YouTube videos. Like if you have a paid promotion, you have to hit that checkbox, and then you get a little thing that says paid promotion, and you may at some point not get as much visibility from it. So at least there's a way to do it. And for some of those things, like I don't know when you really have a feed. Like I guess if you've got a product shirt and you have a fake photo on it, you can do that, and then you don't have to write disclosure in it. Google will do it for you.
It's important. So just trust us. It's important, Mordy. What do you have on this, Mordy?
Oh, man. Well, I have my headline now. Google has Joe Biden moment with convoluted release.
Whoa.
Too much? I'm going to try. Per Barry Schwartz on Search Engine Roundtable, Merchant Center is getting more conversion data. Menachem Ani found this on X. Basically, they're saying that they're going to be reporting on all of your conversion data. So they wrote, now we'll start collecting in all conversions from your website, including those attributable to clicks on your web results, on Google search, and other resources. I don't know what those other resources are. It sounds like they're basically turning it into like a wider data center. If I'm understanding this right, maybe it's a play to put Google Shopping more on the forefront of a merchant's mind, because you'll go there for the data. And it'll be first and foremost in your mind as a platform in general, as a branding play, maybe. I don't know. I'm out of my lane.
Yeah, the thing that really confused me with this is there are no conversions anymore. Conversions are a Google ad specific element. Everything in GA4 is a key event. Ad-based things are conversions. anything that is not Google Ads is a key event. So I don't know what these conversions are, right? That was something that we saw those emails out. There's no more conversions. It's key events. So I'm not exactly sure what's happening here. And then the press release or the notification here, like you have shopping listings, right? And you can go to the shopping tab and see all that stuff. Is it just saying, hey, if somebody clicks on a product listing that shows up in the traditional SERPs, is that what it's doing now? Or is it going to look at everything that's sold from?
It sounds like
search?
everything, but it's super confusing. It's super confusing.
I think it's more of a legal thing. Like we reserve the right to do whatever we want with everything coming from your conversion data. If you give us anything related to conversion data or key, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't make a difference. We own your data. Thank you very much.
That seems like that's the right answer. And then maybe, you know, if you have something that's getting a lot more clicks, you know, in the SERPs with product listings there, maybe they'll use that for ads and be like, this is something that people like. I don't know. Like, yeah, it seems like they're just going to say, hey, all your data is ours.
Unless they delete it all, right, Crystal?
So for those of you who have not downloaded your universal analytics data from you know, the 12 years ago that it started, 11 years ago that it started, that's it, time's up. And the team from Google Analytics had a real doomsday like countdown clock, if people didn't see that, that was like, everything will be gone, it will be obliterated. And the internet has been an interesting time during that time. Krista Snyden, who's been a real advocate for GA4, she's really been, you know, one of the people who's been leading the charge for getting people onboarded to GA4, posted a really long post on LinkedIn, you know, talking about the history of the analytics suite and that sort of thing, which was really interesting. There's a lot of fun posts on Twitter about it as well. So Greg poured one out for universal analytics because it is no more. There's Bree Anderson, another analytics person, you know, was like, bye analytics. And then we also had one which was fun, Martin Schreiber, I think is how you say that name, was like, my Google Analytics Universal stopped working. Any ideas? That had a lot of activity there. But yeah, I mean, like I too will pour one out for universal analytics. I will miss it. And yeah, we recently had a webinar talking about the switch to GA4, and it's not as terrible as it was when they first brought it, like first made everybody go onto it. But I still miss universal analytics, and yeah, we will look back on these days fondly.
When did it become Universal Analytics? Like it used to Google Analytics. I don't know. We're going to change the name and like not make it Universal Analytics. I'm calling it Urchin. Okay, that's what I'm calling it.
That's what
it's funny because Adam Singer, who used to work at Google, he said he named Google Analytics. I'm like, that's a real original name. Thanks for naming it that. No, I'm sure.
Where do you come up with that?
You know what his kid's name is? Son of Adam.
Yeah. On data, Google Search Console this morning has been having some issues. Actually, it's been going on for the past 53 hours as we're recording this. By the time this video will go out, it'll probably be at 54 or maybe 55 hours. Hopefully they'll fix it. Google confirmed there's an issue. Last night, Daniel Weisberg from Google said, we're looking into it. And then this morning around 3:17 a.m. Eastern, Google said, we have been experiencing latency issues in the search performance reports. We're working to solve this issue. We'll update here when the issue is resolved. We apologize. Of course, this happens over the July 1st time where most SEOs are doing their reporting, but hopefully it'll be fixed soon, and this will be fixed before you guys have to actually do anything. But Google is aware of it. This is not the longest delay. We had over like a 65-hour delay. I think like last March or so, 2023. I think if I'm correct, I could quickly look at that. It was May 2023. Sorry. So I'm hoping this goes beyond that, so we have another record. But I'm sure most people are not hoping for that. So anyway, if you are missing that data, you're not alone.
Yeah, it's a little bit unnerving, but you know, we will press on. There's a vacation for people in the U.S., so we can just blame it on that, and you know, maybe it'll be fixed by the time people get back.
Oh, July 4th, right?
Yeah. Celebrate, Barry. Celebrate.
So excited.
And Canadians were already on vacation. Canada Day.
Right.
Right. That's it. Google Search Console is just on vacation. It's just taking a break. Works hard all year.
For sure. Any event, thank you so much for listening. We're at the 10-minute mark. Everyone have a great day. I think we're back tomorrow. And then I'm not sure if we're here on Thursday. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, bye-bye.
Bye bye.